I hope that you all have joined us to hear more about apprenticeships, specifically in project management, and some benefits that might emerge from having an apprentice or even more than one in your team. There's three of us that are going to present today. Firstly, Mike, then myself, and then Rosie at the end. First of all, I'll hand over to Mike to give you some more information about himself as the director at PLP. Thanks, Mike.
Cheers, Josie, and thanks, Chris. So, yes, I'm that esteemed gentleman that Chris was referring to. You'll see on this slide, I'm a proud owner of the FAPM postnomial there. That's a fellow. I was told unceremoniously that you just get it for being white-haired, that's fine, that suits me fine. So significant involvement with the APM, very proud of where the APM's come from. In the short period of time I've been involved with it, the project management profession has come of age with the professional body achieving its chartered status 4 years ago. That was a significant milestone, very proud of that, as I say. With PL Projects, as Chris said, 10 years engagement, involvement, having moved on from the university sector, and I'll tell you a bit more in due course, but with our consultancy and training provision, it's good to have kept my involvement with the profession and development of project managers of the future. And the recent move to the apprenticeship that you're going to hear much more of in this presentation takes up the bulk of my time, and I'm, yes, desperately proud of what we're doing on the apprenticeship. It's a good move for the profession. Enough, Josie, back to you.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Mike. So as Chris said, I'm Josie Rotherer. I'm a mere associate of the Association for Project Management, but cut my first professional cloth as a chartered civil engineer. I've been working for PL Projects since October last year, and as Chris said, I've been working at Leeds Beckett before then, mainly in the civil engineering teams, but I also taught in what's called the Centre for Project Management, delivering on the PFQ and the PMQ. And as Mike said, the apprenticeships take up a lot of our time now. We still run the sort of open courses, as we call them, of the PMQ and the PFQ, but apprenticeships is something that we're giving a lot of our time to, and we're thoroughly enjoying it at the moment. I'm also a ROOT panel member, which is the construction ROOT panel member for the Institute for Apprenticeships and Technical Education. So you would hope that I understand apprenticeships relatively well. We also have with us today, voluntarily, no arm twisting, honestly, Rosie Costello, who's a senior project officer at Leeds City Council and started the apprenticeship last October. And Rosie's going to give you an insight as to how the apprenticeship is going for her and how it links back to her role and her team later on in the webinar today. So the objectives today are firstly to provide an introduction to us and our experience, and then more broadly around the new or newish approach to apprenticeship since the industrial strategy was launched in 2016. Secondly, we're going to explore some of the benefits, and I've grouped these into 4 categories that I'll explore in a bit more detail. And finally, we'll give you some practicalities around the level 4 associate project manager apprentice with some first-hand experience from Rosie.